Hello everyone, and welcome to my UK Royal Family News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to a royal biographer, there is a growing distance between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. According to royal author Angela Levin, the gap between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is growing longer and wider. In their 5-year marriage, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have encountered numerous challenges. The couple, who have 2 kids together, famously left the royal family in 2020, claiming privacy concerns among other reasons for doing so. However, despite openly outlining their motivations for quitting the House of Windsor for months, they appeared to be up against yet another obstacle. According to a royal biographer, the couple's distance is growing longer and wider. The distance between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is allegedly growing longer and wider, according to royal biographer Angela Levin. The author of Harry, a biography of a prince, Angela Levin, asserts in an interview with Jeeve News that the separation between the Duke and Duchess of Sussex is growing longer and wider. According to Levin, it appears very odd that there are whispers of conflict inside Harry and Meghan's family. She talked about allegations that Prince Harry frequently stays at a hotel to get away from Meghan, despite the couple's representative denying these accusations. She said, "One of the hotels is permanently booked for him. It sounds like it's a place he can run to when things get tough. It's a really unfortunate circumstance, in my opinion." She continued, "It's a distance, isn't it? The distance seems to grow wider and longer between them. Collapsing are Prince Harry's aspirations," added Angela Levin. Harry's future was further discussed by Levin in a different interview with GB News. She worries that all he planned to accomplish by leaving the royal family behind in 2020 is crumbling. Levin remarked, "I think all of his dreams are collapsing actually," referring to the rumored dissolution of his marriage and the possibility of deportation due to allegations about drug usage detailed in his autobiography Spare. "He doesn't know who or what to be, so I suppose they're more like nightmares now," she said. "I get the sense that Meghan isn't there to support him the way that someone you love would be," said the speaker. According to the royal biographer, "I do feel sorry for Harry." Prince Harry was frequently accompanied by Angela Levin, who also had unrestricted access to him at Kensington Palace. She still feels sorry for the Duke of Sussex. "I believe he will find it quite challenging. And even though I'm quite irritated with him and don't understand him, I do feel bad for someone in such a situation," she said. She continued, "They don't know how to cope or where to turn. He has built up a whole reservoir of negativity for himself." Levin asserts that Harry is fed up with things not turning out the way he had planned and may be found everywhere. She thinks that despite his desire to punish people and change the media, it's all just impossible. Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, the 2 children of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, reside with their parents in Montecito, California. According to reports, they are creating new Netflix content. Harry and Meghan are pushed to get back to the basics, and their popularity is based on their philanthropic work. XCUSIV, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have received advice on how they might be able to see their popularity rise again from a PR professional. The public has urged Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to resume their passion projects since their appeal hinges on charitable causes. Edward Coram James, chief executive of Goop and a PR guru, has discussed how the couple's popularity might increase despite the termination of their lucrative contract with Spotify. The PR specialist has urged the pair to consider taking on some important work around internationally important subjects, in addition to continuing to work on issues pertaining to underrepresented groups, Army veterans, and women's rights. For all of their setbacks, the Sussexes are, Coram James told Express.co.uk, still engaged in and devoted to some tremendously significant work regarding topics of global importance. Environmentalism, the defense of children, marginalized groups, and women. Work with veterans, such as the wildly successful Invictus Games, which Prince Harry created after years of arduous labor. These altruistic endeavors are essential to their regaining popularity. The PR specialist continued to commend the couple, saying that they always seemed completely genuine when it came to humanitarian endeavors. They appear dedicated to them because they are initiatives that they genuinely care about, not because they want to gain recognition, he continued. This much is evident. He continued by giving them some sound advice, saying, if they keep their heads below the parapets for a period of time, perhaps 2 years, and focus on making actual progress with those initiatives, while also delivering some fantastic, scandal-free, and successful productions, then there is a road for recovery. He expressed his conviction that the Sussexes can find this road too. The Invictus Games are one significant charitable project Prince Harry has completed. The Games are an international multisport competition for sick, disabled, and wounded service members and veterans. It debuted in 2014 and has been widely regarded as a success. After the pair left the royal family, Meghan resigned from most of her patronages, but she remained involved with 2 philanthropic organizations. Following their departure, Buckingham Palace confirmed in a statement that the 41-year-old would go on working with Mayhew and SmartWorks. The duo still has multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Penguin Random House, despite the end of their deal with Spotify. Questionable podcast pitch from Prince Harry featuring Putin and Trump. The Sussexes' lucrative partnership with Spotify was terminated last week after they only produced 1 podcast season. According to sources, Prince Harry intended to conduct a Spotify audio interview with Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin to learn more about their backgrounds. The provocative idea to interview them about their upbringing and how they got to be the men they are now is claimed to have stunned the producers. The disclosures followed the cancellation of Harry and Meghan Markle's streaming agreement with the company after just 1 audio series from the Duchess of Sussex. According to Bloomberg, Harry discussed podcast ideas with multiple producers and production houses, but mostly stuck by his own notion to interview the individuals. The Duke wished to speak with Mark Zuckerberg, the head of Facebook, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and former U.S. President Donald Trump. He reportedly wanted to discuss religion with Pope Francis, according to some reports. The pitch was claimed to have struck individuals as questionable at best, because the majority of the men haven't discussed their childhood or given many interviews. Harry and Meghan signed a lucrative contract with Spotify when they left the royal family in March 2020, but the agreement was terminated after Meghan's Archetypes podcast had only run for 1 season. The couple's business, Archewell, released the following statement in conjunction with Spotify. Spotify and Archewell Audio have mutually agreed to part ways and are proud of the series we made together. It wasn't all kind, though, as Bill Simmons, Spotify's head of podcast innovation and monetization, called the couple ********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************* tirade, saying, "That's the podcast we should have launched with them." To assist Harry with the podcast idea, I've have to get wasted one night and recount the Zoom we had. One of my best stories is this one. The pair applied for exclusive rights to archetypes, but the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office denied their claims on the grounds that there was a likelihood of confusion with an already existing brand. In areas like downloadable audio recordings and podcasts, and anything that fit the description of cultural treatment of women and stereotypes facing women, Harry and Meghan attempted to assert their ownership over archetypes. Due to an already registered trademark owned by the Arizonian company Archetypes LLC, the application was rejected. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.